Here from Personal Finance. Can you believe 2026 is just 4 months away? If you want to make next year your best financial year yet, now's the time to plan. In fact, a recent Fidelity study found that nearly 2/3 of Americans are setting financial goals each newyearfidelity.com. Yet having goals is only half the battle. You need a concrete plan to achieve them. In this video, I'll share 5 real, actionable money resolutions for 2026. These aren't empty promises. They're backed by research and expert advice. So grab a notebook. We're going deep on budgeting, saving, investing, and more. Make sure you subscribe to Personal Finance and hit the bell so you won't miss our future videos. And don't forget, I've written about each of these topics on my blog at personalfinanceai.org for even more details. Let's dive in. First up, take stock of where you are now. Inventory your income, expenses, debts, and assets. For example, list your take-home pay, all monthly bills and current debts, and their interest rates. This full picture helps you prioritize goals and see how much you can save. Next, set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of a vague save more, aim to save $5,000 for emergencies by December 2026. As Old National Bank advises, vague goals, like simply save money, are hard to track, whereas a precise target helps you measure progress, oldnational.com. Break big goals into monthly steps. For example, $420 per month for $5K a year. Keeping this goal visible will motivate you each day. Remember, even a small goal is a win if it's specific. With goals set, build a budget around them. Nearly half of Americans plan to create or improve a budget for the new year. WalletHub.com. Start by linking your accounts to a budgeting app or spreadsheet so you can see exactly where each dollar goes. WalletHub.com. A good rule is the 50-30-20 method. 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings debt. But tailor it to you. Make room in your budget for each goal. For example, carve out a line item for retirement contributions and emergency savings each month. Check your budget weekly. WalletHub recommends a quick review every few days to stay on track. WalletHub.com. Use the insights. If you're overspending on takeout or entertainment, cut back and redirect that money to savings or debt payoff. Tip: take advantage of technology. There are apps for everything: budgeting, debt tracking, and even investing. They can send alerts or automatically sort your spending, making it easier to stick to your plan. If 2020 to 2024 taught us anything, it's that life is unpredictable. In 2026, make it a priority to have 3-6 months of living expenses saved up. In fact, Fidelity reports that nearly 80% of Americans plan to increase their emergency savings in 2025. Fidelity.com. Even starting with a smaller goal, like $1,000, gives you a cushion. Automate transfers. Put a fixed amount into your savings account each payday. Treat that like a non-negotiable bill. High-yield savings accounts or money market funds can earn more interest while keeping cash safe. Fidelity.com. A fully funded emergency fund means that unexpected car repairs, medical bills, or job changes won't derail your progress. With this safety net in place, you reduce money stress and stay focused on long-term goals. High-interest debt is a common culprit that stalls financial progress. Make 2026 your debt-free year by attacking it with a plan. First, list your debts by interest rate. One popular strategy is the debt avalanche. Pay extra on the debt with the highest interest first. Wells Fargo explains that this saves you the most in interest. Long-term wellsfargo.com. Alternatively, the debt snowball pays off your smallest debt first for quick psychological wins. Choose the method that keeps you motivated. If you have multiple credit cards, consider consolidating. Transfer balances to a 0% intro rate card or get a personal loan with a lower interest rate. WalletHub recommends paying off at least 25% of your credit card debt next year as a solid benchmark. WalletHub.com. Also, avoid adding new debt. Small habits like avoiding impulse buys and paying bills right after payday can prevent balances from growing. WalletHub.com. Each month, put extra money from your budget adjustments toward the highest interest debt. With debt under control, turn your attention to saving and investing. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute at least enough to get the full match. Fidelity reminds us this is free money on the tablefidelity.com. For example, if they match 100% up to 6% of your salary, make sure you're contributing at least that 6%. Also, consider maxing out an IRA or other retirement account. The earlier and more you invest, the more compound interest works in your favor. Diversify your savings, put some in stocks or mutual funds for growth, but keep part in safe accounts for stability. If you haven't already, get in the habit of saving a fixed percentage of your income. Even 10% or 15% can grow significantly. Over time, consider low-cost index funds or robo-advisors to automate investing. Rich Dad, Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki and others emphasize educating yourself about investing. We'll touch on that next. Review your insurance. Life is full of surprises, so make sure you and your family are protected. Check your health, life, auto, and home insurance policies. Are they up to date? Do you have sufficient coverage for unexpected events? As Fidelity notes, maintaining at least basic insurance coverage is like an umbrella against life's storms. Fidelity.com. Don't skip this step. It's part of a smart money plan. Increase financial literacy. Knowledge is power. Dedicate time in 2026 to learn more about money. Read books or listen to podcasts on finance. Automate where possible. Automate savings transfers, bill payments, and even investments. Paying yourself first automatically, for example, direct deposit to savings, makes staying on track much easier. oldnational.com. Automation builds good habits without you having to remember every detail. That wraps up our top money resolutions for 2026. These steps, from auditing your finances to boosting savings and skills, will put you on solid ground next year. If you follow even a few of these tips, you can celebrate big wins by this time next year. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe to Personal Finance. Check the description for links to our blog, personalfinanceai.org, and social media. I'd love to hear your own resolutions. Drop a comment below on what you're planning for 2026. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more money tips. Remember, every small step builds a stronger financial future. See you in the next video.